Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, independent Scentsy consultant, back with you again today, and have my empties, all of the stuff that I've gone through. So I think we'll end with the wax challenge ones. First I'll go over all of this. This goes with the wax challenge. So, oh, actually, let me save this stuff for, I did go through and replace a Edison bulb. I'm trying to think, where did I replace this? Oh, upstairs in the office in my, it was called the mandala warmer to my daughter. She had to have one too. It looks like a mason jar. It's kind of purple and it has like a mandala on it. And to her, it reminds her of Tangled. So I replaced one of the Edison bulbs. That ended up going out finally. Love the 40-watt bulbs. So I think that's a great warmer because of the 40-watt bulb. Let's see. I also... Oh yeah, you guys. Okay. So I got these. I think this was a party. I'm trying to think, or maybe someone, I think I got this during a party or whatever. They're car bar clips. Oh, it was clearance. That's what it was, because we don't have these anymore. So it was clearance and it's black raspberry vanilla. I tried these from clearance a few years ago and it was vanilla suede. No, it was saddle up. Saddle up. And I can't quite remember. And it was very good. But I will say, I mean, that one lasted like 6 months. I will say for this one, it was okay. My struggle is it didn't last nearly as long. Like Saddle Up lasted 6 months. So when the summer was over and my air conditioner vents weren't blowing, then I put it on the back vents where the defrost comes up. And I smelled Saddle Up for literally 6 months. Summer, winter. These, obviously, we don't have the defroster on yet, but yeah, it didn't even last all summer. Like, I finally took these out because no matter how much we used the air conditioner, I still wasn't smelling them. They were probably good for a month, which I don't know. I'm just disappointed with this performance. I expected more. And then made it through 2 of these. One is upstairs that I'm collecting. Wax balls. When you soak up the wax. So they equate jumbo cotton balls. They're not really that big, but I will say, usually they soak up like a cube of wax. So, sorry. And then, made it through a lot of little things lately. Oh, that fell in my basket by accident. So did that one. So I also went through some pods, so we'll talk about those. Give me just a second. That fell by accident. Well, real quick. I have 2 bulbs. One is for a Halloween warmer and that I set up, and what was the other one? Probably 2 Halloween warmers. 20-watt bulbs. And try to think what I did with the... I haven't even started overtime yet. I need to get that done. So, okay, let's wait. Before we talk about pods, I gotta move this out of my way, so. That was in my thing by accident. Okay, these I've done. This is practically full, but listen. I guess you can't hear it. It sloshes around in there. It doesn't smell very good. Like, I'll even put some on. It doesn't smell very good. It smells like plastic. All of the scent from Vanilla Waves is gone. I'm just gonna throw it out because I don't even like the formula enough to keep it. Like, some of the body cream, I'll still keep it even if it smells like plastic. I don't even really hardly get the vanilla. It's mostly just plastic. I feel like those are a waste. I don't know. I'm struggling with the hand cream. We made it through a room spray and cinnamon bear. I think I'm the only person that goes through these, but we use them as bathroom spray all the time. We love them. So instead of like Lysol, Renews It, or one of them, we just use the Scentsy ones, and I love them. Pods. Okay, so did I use this one? Yeah. So these were in my car. These ones still kind of smell. These are Lucky and Love pods, like Victoria's Secret Love Spell dupe. So they're really good at first, again, but I have trouble with the pods in my fan diffuser in my car. I have the jack, the USB jack, so I just leave it plugged in all the time. Trying to think, maybe 2 months, which is pretty good, I guess. That might be the 120 hours. I don't know. Cinnamon Bear was like a month. So these ones were okay. My favorite, and I smell them for at least a month, which these ones are pretty much gone. Vanilla Mint, and I got these at a clearance. They were like $2. These are in my back door. I love Vanilla Mint. I wish we still had Vanilla Mint. It lasts and it lasts and it lasts, and it's so good. I almost get kind of a suntan lotion vibe. It's so stinking pretty. But when I can't really smell them anymore, I changed out, and so then I put in, right out there now is the Disney Princess True Love Awaits. Those are pretty good. I don't mind those. So that's all my non-wax. We'll get into the wax. Okay, so the non-challenge stuff. So I went through, so I melted this scent cup of pumpkin cashmere, and it's in, I have the bat warmer out there, like the Halloween bat warmer. It's ceramic warmer. It's 25 watt ceramic warmer. It's nice. I mean, I get some creamy cinnamon. I get pumpkin. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm glad I don't have 8 bars of it. And then I put out there in my kitchen too. I don't really love this one. This is Aloha Orchid, but that's back when I still had the Disney Winnie the Pooh warmer. So it was nice. It was okay. I don't miss it, so it's fine. And then I finished up, I had a couple cubes of Pink Spreads Hope. No, this is the whole one that I did upstairs. Yeah, this is the one that smells like Philosophy Amazing Grace perfume to me. A dupe, I swear, for Philosophy Amazing Grace perfume. That's amazing, and I'm gonna club that one come October 1st. I did a mix. I don't have the other bar here. Hang on just a second, because I'm gonna go get that. Sorry guys, I had to locate this bar and it's gonna drive me crazy. So I did a mix. I should probably save this for Melter's mixers. Actually I might. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for Melter's mix. Well, you know what, I'll tell you about it now, and then I'll tell you Melter's mixers. Let's do that. I did the rest of my bar of Vanilla Barnwood mixed with Palo Santo and cinnamon. That, you guys, is amazing. Is amazing. It's like Teddy B's cozy, amazing. I highly recommend Palo Santo and cinnamon with vanilla barnwood. It was beautiful. And then also made it through the rest of Forever Fall. Someone wanted a cube for a sample. I had one left, so I put it in the kitchen. Dale really likes this one. Again, I think it's just plain generic fall, but the packaging, the artwork is stunning. Like, that makes me want to keep this bar in my club just for the artwork. It's nice. I don't know. I'm probably going to melt it a few more times because it's not like I don't like it. I just kind of think it's boring. Then, so here we go with my wax melting challenge. So on the first was melt a scent in one of your college colors or local university. We don't have a local university. The closest one is Jamestown. I don't know what that is. It's just a small local 2-year community college. It's not very exciting. Could go with Penn State, but no. I went to trade school, massage therapy school. My daughter went to the University of Maine, which is also the alma mater of Stephen King and his wife Tabitha. Anyways, so I did UMaine colors, which was a navy blue. And I did My Hero. I'm gonna miss this one. I took it out of my club because I have to pare down my club. I can't save every single thing that I want to save. I wish I could have held on to it. I swear my dentist smelled just like this. And this is the dentist that took care of me ever since I was a little girl. And then, like, not long after I had Cassie, and I was 21 when I had her, he passed away from a brain tumor. And he was the best. Like, he did root canals and they felt just like getting a filling. Like, I didn't even notice. I swear he smelled just like this. I almost wish I still had it, but I can't save them all. But I will miss that one. It was really good. It was, I mean, into a second day, nice medium throw, medium to strong. And then on the second day was World Coconut Day, melt something with coconut. So I did Crushing 71 from Sassy Girl Aroma. And this is caramelized vanilla, toasted macadamia nut, sea salt, white chocolate, and coconut blossom. So, I mean, something with coconut blossom. This is beautiful. It's very nice. If you like, I stick by it. If you like from Subway, the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies, this completely reminded me of eating those cookies at Subway. Yeah, so, well, I have issues today. Working too much. I'm just not myself, I guess. And then on the third was melt something that makes you think of bath time. So I did Arsenal from Scentsy. This, it reminds me of Mr. Bubble Bubble Bath, but it also, I think it's more like the Crayola soap crayons. I mean, obviously I have a 20-year-old and a 27-year-old, so it's been a while since, I don't even know if they make them anymore, but when I was little, they had them. Yeah, they just remind me so much of the smell of the Crayola soap crayons. It does. It reminds me of being a kid and bath time. And this is, I have this in Dale's Club. I love Arsenal. I think it's still currently available. It's like a medium throw, like into the second day. It's lighter the second day, obviously. On the fourth Labor Day, melt a light scent. So I did Banshee Flight from Sassy Girl Aroma. This one. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I think it's light personally, not super light, just it's light, fresh air feeling. So Chris from Dazzling Scents with Chris put this the way that this smells the best. It's described as damp atmosphere, fresh water streams, rich foliage take center stage above woodsy musk. She described this the best and said when you go toward caverns, if you've ever done that, like Luray Caverns or Indian Caverns, Howe's Caverns is the one that is near us, you know, a few hours away in New York State. It smells like you're in the caverns, and you know how things are wet and damp. And Howe's Caverns is really cool because you take this, you know, there's several people that fit on this boat, and you take this boat during this path, plus you walk the caverns and everything. And it's cold and it's damp, but yet it smells like the water is pure and clean and fresh. This is a dupe for some Disney ride at Animal Kingdom, and I've been to Animal Kingdom when Eric was little. Maybe it's new. I don't know, since Eric was young. But it does. I enjoy Banshee Flight. I would totally buy more of it. I think it's delightful. Absolutely delightful. I am afraid that if I put these in there, they're gonna break, like I just broke that one. Or was it broken? I can't remember. It might have been broken. So I'm not going to put those back in there like that. And then on the 5th, melt one of your top 5 scents, Cozy Fireside. I live for this bar. I think this is described as ginger. This is not ginger. This is quite literally clove buds. Like you take cloves and you put them in an orange. Clove buds, that's clove buds and red hot cinnamon. It's my favorite thing. Or like clove gum with like some red hot cinnamon, or spice gumdrops and you have the red cinnamon. I love spice. I much prefer them over the fruit ones. So you have the red, which are the cinnamon, and then you have the orange, which are the clove. Oh. My grandpa used to love spice gumdrops and jelly beans too, so maybe that's why I love this so much. It reminds me of my grandpa. So oh, it's a strong, probably say 7 out of 10 at least. Like it's into like a 3rd day. I love Cozy Fireside. And then on the 6th is melt something that starts with S. So I did Sassy Girl Aroma Salties. And this is described as sea salt, oud wood, lemon, sugar, and crushed sage. This is beautiful. It's got the lemon, like the lemon sugar. It's a sweet lemon. It just feels so clean and almost perfumey. The sea salt, I don't know, it's soothing, probably because of the sage. If you love from Scentsy sea salt and avocado, but instead of the orange, it gives me like a lemon sugar vibe. And it just feels so clean and fresh. And I love Salties. Totally would buy more. Sassy Girl, I always get a day, sometimes into the next day. But yeah, I think this one was into the next day. Banshee Flight was a couple days. That's one that lingers and changes, morphs a little bit. Crushin' 71, it's kind of a bakery, so it was only a day. And then the next one is melt a blue wax or blueberry scent. See, I smile every time I talk about Sassy Girl. I love everything about Sassy Girl. They make me happy. So this is Edie. I think it's Edie. I think Eddie is E-D-D-I-E. But this is Edie, and this is blueberry, I'm sorry, I almost said cereal. Blueberry, cotton candy, and zucchini bread. It smells just like blueberry cereal to me. Brandy from Bars to Bricks with Brandy, I'm thinking of you. We love blueberry cereal. It makes me happy. The way that the cotton candy and the zucchini bread mix with the blueberry, it literally just smells like blueberry cereal. I think it's delightful. I am not normally, sorry, that's my neighbor's car. He likes old cars. And so he has like an old Porsche, an old, Dale could name them. I don't know, I'm not good with the old cars especially. Yeah, but they sound loud. Yeah, I'm not a cereal person, but I love this one so much. But blueberry cereal is like, I live to find it every Halloween season. I haven't looked yet, which reminds me I do need to go look for that brandy. Count Chocula is my favorite to eat, and then blueberry just makes me happy. And I even love Frankenberry. I haven't tried the one with the werewolf on it. For the life of us, we could not find Frankenberry, blueberry, or Count Chocula last year. It was like, are you serious? And we even looked in Kansas when we were visiting Cassie in October. Nowhere. I was like, what in the world? It's been around since I was a kid. I think that's why I love it so much. I used to get so excited every Halloween when it would come out. I'd make my mom buy it. And then on the 8th is Melt Something Linked to a Tree. I finished up this bar. You guys, I don't like this one. I think, and this is the Harvest collection, and they did a million things in it, like a laundry set. Although, I say that, but tree scented laundry, I might not mind so much. But anyways, Fall Into Love. This is literally like a pine cleaner to me. Like, this is something I would pour in a mop bucket. I don't know. It's sweet, it's clean, it's nice. But it reminds me too much of like Mr. Clean Pine Sol. No, I don't like Fall Into Love. Yeah, so made it through that one. Dale likes it just fine. He's like, well, and then he's like, yeah, maybe it does kind of smell like pine cleaner. And then on the 9th, Melt a Weird or Silly Scent. That was a fun prompt, Patricia, if you're watching. Gave me an opportunity to melt Shrunken Head Shop. I think why this makes me smile so much. When I was a little girl in the 70s, I used to watch the black and white Ripley's Believe It or Not with Robert Ripley. And then when I got older and Cassie was little, it was Dean Cain that would do Ripley's Believe It or Not. I love to visit the museums. The one in Niagara Falls, Canada, I don't think they travel displays, but the one in Niagara Falls, Canada has shrunken heads from Fiji or somewhere, I don't know. This is described as orange, lemon zest, pine, cinnamon, clove, balsam, amberwood, frankincense, and incense. This smells just like Christmas to me, so it's so funny that it's called Shrunken Head Shop, and I think it's because of the incense and the frankincense, but it smells like Christmas to me. I love it. I would 100% buy more. You get the orange. It reminds me a lot of like Wassail Wonderland from Scentsy, but without the sharp tree note. I don't think there's, oh no, there's pine in this one. This is perfect. If you love Wassail Wonderland from Scentsy or Blue Christmas, you're gonna love Shrunken Head Shop. And I think it's the cutest name I've ever heard of in my life. And I'm literally fascinated by, I guess, macabre things. I don't know. I've always wanted to go to Philadelphia and go to the Modern Medical Museum. I don't know, I'm fascinated by all that stuff, the oddities and stuff. Speaking of which, if you've never seen The Greatest Showman, yes, it's a musical, and I was kind of turned off by that at first too. Trust me. Zac Efron makes up for it. You don't mind watching it as a musical with Zac Efron in it, and the music is amazing, absolutely amazing, and Hugh Jackman's really great in that too. Highly recommend The Greatest Showman, but it's about Robert, is it Robert? No, P.T. Barnum. Yes, from Barnum and Bailey. That was another turn off for me for PETA, people against the ethical treatment of, or people for the ethical treatment of animals. So I was like, ugh. But I loved the movie. I loved it. I would watch it a million times. And he was actually, I kind of really loved the story. My daughter was right. She talked me into watching it. And he helped people that society cast aside and gave them a place to be themselves. And yeah, they were kind of on display. And I mean, it has its positives and negatives, but I did love the movie's standpoint from his heart of the whole thing. Highly recommend, you guys. It's amazing. Shrunken Head Shop. All of that to talk about Shrunken Head Shop. I love this. It was weird and it was cute and it smells like Christmas. And I'm totally melting Shrunken Head Shop at Christmas time and I want to buy more. I love everything about that one. So thanks for that prompt, Patricia. On the 10th, Grandparents' Day, melt something old-fashioned. You guys. Now, I'll get to it when I'll talk about it when I get to the other one. So this was Teddy Bees. I have to use double the amount that I would use with Scentsy to smell it normally. And that's after a couple months of curing. So I'm convinced, 100% convinced, that most of the scents, maybe not the strong cinnamon or the really strong scents, maybe not, but I'm convinced that all of my vanilla smoky type ones, I might want to sit on them for a year just so I don't have to use double the wax to smell it at a medium strength. And like I told you guys, I spend way too much money on these beautiful and amazing warmers. I'm not changing them out. I'm not rebuying, you know, hotter temperature warmers just to melt lavender wax. I'm just not. I'm totally happy and love my Scentsy warmers. So I found Sassy Girl Aroma that works amazing in my Scentsy warmers right out of the gate. I don't have to cure it. So if it's just, you know, Scentsy and Sassy Girl for the rest of my life, I'm okay with that too, you know. She has such a huge variety and she's amazing and I love Julie. But back to Teddy Bees. So I bought some. It's kind of sad when you have to kind of sit on it for a year just to get it to perform. I'm willing to do that if they end up being amazing. So I'm crossing my fingers. That said, melt something old-fashioned. I did Order of the Maesters. And this is antique wood shelves, leather-bound books, midnight plum, violets, and a touch of dust. Poured on July 15th of 23. When I first got this, in a little souffle, I was like, oh, I don't like it. It smells like old lady perfume. I still don't like it on cold. It kind of reminds me of like White Diamonds by like, who does that? Elizabeth Taylor? Is that who does? Who did? She's long gone. But it's Elizabeth Taylor White Diamonds. Maybe it's Elizabeth Arden. I don't think so. Anyways, I don't like White Diamonds. It smells like old people to me. Old people perfume. Sorry if you're old. I don't mean that offensively. It's just something a very mature woman would use. So I was like, I'm not going to like this. I don't care if I smell it. I chopped it up a couple months ahead. I was like, it's pretty strong in here. We'll just see how it goes. So I did a couple chunks, probably the size of a Scentsy cube, maybe a little more, maybe like a cube and a half. And I melted this, you guys. I loved it on warm. It's the way that it comes alive when it's warm is a million times better than it smells on cold. So that just goes to show for something that I didn't really care for on cold, it was pretty on warm. What I will say, and this is why I'm willing to experiment and sit on Teddy Bees, I unfortunately had some stuff come up and it prevented me from doing the pre-order, and I was kind of heartbroken about that. Like, I had the money set aside and something came up and just completely derailed my plan. Same time I was getting my 3 boys fixed and everything. So I may try the the RTS in November. Because I really wanted like the Christmas, the gingerbread. Can I melt them now? Probably not. I was hoping because they were spiced, maybe they turn out like this. I think stronger scents you can do sooner, but the lighter scents, 100% sit on them if you're using Scentsy warmers. And I use so many Scentsy warmers and just, I don't know about the less is more, because in my, I mean, you guys with the experience, please go ahead, comment, tell me differently with the Scentsy warmer. But I had iced woods and vanilla birch. Is that the name of that one? And like a sweet lavender and peppermint one. Vanilla, lavender, and peppermint plus an iced vanilla woods and iced birch maybe. And I did it like 3 months down, like later. A Scentsy cube worth, couldn't smell them. Couldn't smell them at all. And I was totally disappointed. Then I was talking to a wax friend. I don't know if they want me to mention them or not, so I won't. But they said that they used, you know, double that amount and they get great performance from their Scentsy warmers, but they were also gifted the wax. So it's possible that it had cured long enough. And I was like, okay, so I used double the amount. I think it was, yeah, I haven't really chopped those up. My Halloween ones. Next year, Halloween is gonna be amazing because I got some amazing smoky scents, comfy smoky scents. Sorry to digress, but I think it's important to say that I used double the amount. I think it was the iced woods and vanilla. Maybe it was the peppermint. I don't know. Anyways, I did double the Scentsy cubes. Then I smelled it medium strength. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, it's, or maybe it was this one. I wasn't smelling it with the little bit, put in the double the amount and I could smell it. So I know they say less is more with Teddy Bees, but quite frankly, if you're only using Scentsy warmers, and I'm not kidding you, I'm only using Scentsy warmers, it's just not that important to me otherwise. And this is kind of too expensive to go crazy and just be like, hey, 4 cubes. You know what I mean? You kind of want to, and it's hard to get, that you kind of want to treasure it while you have it. So this I loved. I would actually repurchase Order of the Maesters. I kid you not. Probably only a souffle because I don't love it, but I really enjoyed it. Isn't that wild? I don't know. It's wild to me. I actually found it like a cozy home. Weird. Do I get dusty shelves and leather books? No, not really. To me, it's still perfumey, but it's so pretty when it comes alive warming. I'd buy another souffle of that. I mean, there's probably another warm, possibly too. You guys with the Teddy Bees experience, I'm just 100% convinced. I dated mine on when I got them, and I tend to use them a year later and see if maybe they don't perform like magic. Magic. I didn't get any summer ones to do in the summer. I literally got all smoky Halloween, pumpkin. But I could, quite frankly, do them all year and be happy. Sorry, that was a long rant about that, but I'm willing to try Teddy Bees a year later and then maybe go crazy if I know that I'm gonna love it. Because her blends are literally quite literally magical. She has some kind of a magical talent. I joke, but magical. Like, she is so gifted to make them all fancy, sophisticated, perfumey. Granted, I've only done the more, I haven't done the fruity blends. So take that for what you will. I have one bakery. It was like patisserie in New York. Yeah. It's just okay. I mean, it's just like Scentsy Haunted Mansion. It's okay. A year later, I might really love it. But mostly it's all pumpkin, smoky, creamy, vanilla, cashmere, all of that kind of stuff. Palo, marshmallow, a ton of marshmallowy fireside kind of palo things. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure a year later I'm gonna love them. So I'm kind of holding back on going too insane until I know for sure. Yeah, I don't know. You guys, I'll just keep rambling about that because I have so many mixed feelings. Good, a little disappointed, but good. It's always good. Like, I was impressed that I actually still loved Order the Maesters warming, and I thought I was gonna hate it. So I was impressed by that. Her blends are impressive. Let me just say that. Impressive. And worth the extra money if they're amazing. Sorry, I lost my... Oh, on the 11th is Melt Something Strong. So I did Cinnamon Bear. Did this in the office. Normally, this normally feels like Burn Your Nose Hair Strong. And I did the whole thing in the office. It was, I don't know if my nose is just becoming accustomed to things. Like in the clam, it's a little nose hair burning, but in the office. And I'm wondering, you guys, I have 2 warmers. So I have cubes, white cubes, and they hold warmers. And I put, in the winter, I don't seem to have this same problem. It's weird, there is a fan in there, but it's not on very often. It's mostly just that room. No ceiling fan unless it's super hot and I'm in there, like working or something. Because I have my daughter's desk that she doesn't have room for, so we're keeping it for now. So I put my it's my work desk for now. But I have that 40-watt mandala warmer in there currently. What is the other warmer? Oh, the Verve warmer. But before that, it was a ceramic warmer. It was the lavender one, like the pressed, lavender's pressed into the ceramic. Should be amazing, but I wonder if the scent kind of gets trapped from the cube, because the mini warmer in that room, when you walk by the mini warmer, you smell the scent really well. And I don't know. I don't know if those cubes trap some of the scent. Anyways, I'll play with it this winter, but this was probably 6 out of 10. Normally it's like an 8 out of 10. Makes me want to, I have another one of these to melt down here maybe and see, because I don't have my warmers and cubes down here, obviously. That's something to experiment with. Love Cinnamon Bear. That Cozy Fireside, yeah, were the 2 bars that I would, and sometimes Clove and Cinnamon, that I would hunt down Scentsy consultants before I joined to find. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just rambling a lot. I think because I work so freaking much, like most days are 10-hour days, 9 to 10-hour days, and I need to put in like 10 hours today. Not because they insist that I do, but because I'm driven and I want the money, the extra money while I can get it. So, and it helps us too as a team. So why not? Win-win. But I'm tired and my brain is just, I have like ADD squirrel brain anyway. So there's a million thoughts running in my head all the time. That's why sometimes I don't always complete a sentence because my brain has moved on to the next thought. Yeah, so sorry if I squirrel a lot, and it's worse now because I'm not as calm. I'm a little hyper because I'm always thinking of work, and I can't think of the normal things that I want to think about. I don't know. Anyways, regardless, on the 12th is Melt a Smoky Scent. Thank you guys for being patient with me and hanging out with me. So I did Sass Girl Aroma, backyard bonfire. This is the smell you get sitting around the backyard during a bonfire. I love this. It's sweet and it's creamy, almost a little bit of dirt. Kind of like there's dirt around your bonfire, but it's a cozy, creamy bonfire type scent. It's sweet, creamy. And then I swear, my brain pictures dirt around your campsite where you're having the bonfire. I don't know. I really like backyard bonfire. Nice medium performer. I would 100% buy more. I loved it. On the 13th, melt something you've been avoiding. I still have one of these. Roll of the dice. This, when it's a fresh pour, I actually don't mind it. And maybe that's why this mix I'm okay with. Just this is almost kind of like a ripe, like, I don't know, like someone needs deodorant, put some fresh deodorant on, but they still have that almost ripe, pungent smell. It's very pungent. And that's after it's cured. It's been like 2 years. Or did this come out last Christmas? Or, you know, I wanted to say Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Maybe this was last year. It doesn't take long for these to mature. Whew, pungent. No, I think this is 2 years. Because I had this in my Scentsy club, not last year, but the year before. Yeah. Anyways, I mixed it with my brick. Oh, this brick. Icicles and Evergreen. This is a very nice combination. Important to note, and I should have told you this in my my basket. 1 cube of this to a half a brick cube, which would be 2. If you only have this size of Icicles and Evergreen, use 2 cubes, 2 to 1. So 2 Icicles and Evergreen to 1 roll of the dice. Otherwise, roll of the dice is still too strong and pungent, and I probably should have said that in my basket. But yeah, I did half a brick cube for every cube of this. And I went gung-ho. I melted it. And this is like 3 days strong. Tree scents can be anyway. I love Icicles and Evergreen. I'm kind of sad that they took this out of the out of the catalog. I don't like, but Very Snowy Spruce is too sharp for me. This is sweet and beautiful. I clubbed it for a little bit and was like, no, I can't keep them all. My favorite is Sweet Orange and Evergreen, so I'm keeping that one. I have the brick of this. But you guys, just to use up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll only have 1 brick cube left if I use this to finish up my other clam of roll of the dice. It's the only thing. Besides, I will say Arctic Kiss does decent too, because Arctic Kiss has the same tendency to cover up a scent that you don't like. Icicles and Evergreen does really, really well. I will say that the citrus in this comes out, but the way that it works with this sweet tree and the citrus is a nice blend. It's pretty, but you gotta use 2 of Icicles and Evergreen, because otherwise this will still be way too much. But I really, really, really like 2 cubes of Icicles and Evergreen to 1 roll of the dice. And then you get like the citrus that, what is that? It's like a spice citrus or something that is in this that works really nice together. So I'm making it through my brick, sadly, because I would just melt this on its own. I really like that one. But if you're looking for something to kill off Roll the dice and make it bearable. And you still get the citrus come through to this, but it's pleasant and it's soft and it's not pungent. And it was literally like, I kept it in for 2 days and was like, you know, I'm ready to move on. Down here, like more open air space. So that was something I've been avoiding. On the 14th, melt something comfy cozy. Sorry, you guys, that this is long. Black Hood, my favorite thing. This is chestnut and smoky woody accords mixed with sweet notes of vanilla and red berries, floral combination of orange blossom and neroli essence. To me, and it is a replica at the fireplace, I think is the name of that perfume. It's a dupe for it. And I will say that the spray on perfume that I got in the tester size, like the little travel size, I'll say, is amazing and it lasts all day. And I didn't cure it. I need a giant bottle of this. I love this with all of my heart and soul. It makes me happy all day long when I'm still smelling it. I'm like, oh, it makes me smile. I recommend Black Hood. That is so far my very favorite Sassy Girl scent, followed by Winter Biscuits. And so far. On the 15th, melt a scent. Oh, it's out of order. Melt a scent containing mint. So I did At the North Pole from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is sweet peppermint sticks with a creamy, rich vanilla. I shared this with friends. So I kept a little and shared the packaging with them. This is pretty. I did this in the office. It's the first time I've ever melted Sassy Girl up there and it works. It's pretty. It's kind of like a buttermint. But I don't know, you guys, if my nose is getting weird with peppermint. It's a little frightening to say. I still have enough for one more melt. It's beautiful. I almost think I smell that slight musty basement smell that I got from Scentsy's Rolling Snowflakes, that I got from the Candy Cane. What is the new one? Candy Cane and Cranberry or something. I almost think I get a little chocolate in this one though. Ever so slight. It's definitely buttermint. I don't know. I hope my nose isn't doing weird things with peppermint. But I like it. I would buy more. I enjoy peppermint. Yeah, hopefully my nose is, there's not something changing with it, making mint weird, because I love peppermint. And on the 15th, melt a, oh no, I did that. On the 16th, melt a cinnamon bakery. So I did Sassy Girl Aroma. Pumpkin and sugar donuts. I love this. This is pumpkin, cinnamon, sugar, and pastry. You almost, Sassy Girl is almost always going to be a medium one day. There's something almost kind of caramely. It's not like in your face cinnamon sugar, but you smell it. It must be the pumpkin that, or the pastry. You do kind of get like a powdered donut kind of a feel to it too. I love this and I would 100% buy more. 100%. I love this way more than Royale Bakery. Royale Bakery is intense cinnamon sugar. Almost obnoxious. To the point that I wasn't sure I liked that one. This is magical. Magical. Pumpkin and sugar donuts. I would have thought this would have been the intense the intense cinnamon sugar. This was amazing. And I think it's because you're kind of smelling like a powdered sugar donut, something almost caramely. And with it, I love that one a lot. You guys, I need to invest in more Rose Girls. Holy macaroni. Says on the 17th, melt a scent you associate with a clean house. I did Daydreams from Rose Girls. Wow. So in my bedroom I have a Polar Panorama hot plate warmer. It's like 18 watt element warmer. And the Diamond Milk Glass, which will always and forever be my favorite Scentsy warmer. Like, I can't imagine, I mean, other than maybe some of the Disney, I can't imagine loving any plain old warmer. Although that Desert Bloom is a huge. I literally want a Diamond Milk Glass warmer for $35 in every single room. I love it so much, and it does such an amazing job for $35. And it's like, I think it's a 15 watt. And it may only be 12 watt, and I'm confusing it with Glimmer Glow, which might be 15. Those are all higher watt warmers. I'm obsessed with Diamond Milk Glass. I'm not joking. It matches all the decor. It's amazing. I need a drink. Hold on. I'm getting a tickle. Pardon me. I always do, and this is from Orville. The optimal scent throw, actually, Polar Panorama is 5 on the bottom of that dish. I always do 4, and it's kind of full sometimes. I kind of hate to do 5, which is like the equivalent of a brick cube. And 4 in the Diamond Milk Glass, which Diamond Milk Glass can actually fit just as much as Polar Panorama. I have the best performance ever from those 2 element warmers, even though the light can be kind of annoying from the Polar Panorama, and I use it all night long. I never turn those warmers off ever. I have the absolute best performance ever from 4 cubes in both of those warmers. So I will use an entire one of these, and my bedroom's small. I can't even imagine a king size bed in that bedroom, and we have a queen. It'd be mostly bed. Bed and dressers. Like, I can't even imagine. It's a small bedroom. I did 2 Rose Girl cubes. 2 of these in those 2 warmers just to see. Daydreams is described as fluffy towels, lavender, fresh linen, Swedish dream salt. This is quickly becoming a favorite company. Right out of the gate, I never have to cure her stuff. It works my Scentsy warmers. To be a favorite vendor, you gotta do that. I did 2 of these. Oh, the smell. This, 2 weeks. 2 cubes in each of those warmers in my bedroom. I still smell it when I walk in there, and it's been 2 weeks. And I almost hate to take it out. Fantastic. I am so in love with Rose Girls. And this is one of those scents that kind of morphs. It changes. It got kind of, I mean, it was the fresh laundry, lavender, clean spa kind of scent, and then it kind of evolves into something perfumey, and I'm like, what is this wax? Like, and I was like, oh, this is still that stinking Rose Girls. Like, this is phenomenal. This man, like, all these fresh scents remind me of Lacey from Morrison Blue. She likes fresh scents, and she always gets those kind from Rose Girl, so it makes me think of her. But this is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Like, don't snooze on. I'm gonna need to buy a lot more Rose Girls. It may not smell like much when you first get it, but oh, I love the performance on Rose Girls. Okay. Personally. So I definitely associated that with the clean house, and it's amazing. On the 18th, Mix It Up Monday. Share a direct mix combo. So I did this mix. I should throw this in my melters mixers too, just in case. I was trying to create a gingerbread cookie. I don't know that it's a gingerbread cookie, but it's a heck of a wonderful mix. Yeah, I'm still not sure it's dark enough, believe it or not, with these scent notes. It's not spicy enough, I don't think. I think I'm still missing something that makes it gingerbread. But if you love that kind of a bakery mix, you can currently get every single one of these. I don't know how long this one will be available. Dark and Devious from the Villains collection. This to me is Blackstrap Molasses. If you open a bottle of Blackstrap Molasses to make molasses cookies, yeah, that's what I get from this. 120%. You know, the thick Blackstrap Molasses. It's bakery to me. Like, I love it. It's too dark for some people. It's probably the, what is it, ancient hemlock and absinthe, and it's molasses cookies, you guys. Okay. Scary Good. Oh, I club this. I will not live without this. This is a spice cake. Amazing. But the cinnamon in this might bother people. I got this one from Amy. I love Scary Good. Love, love. And I chose, of all of them, Make Me Snickerdoodle. I love the caramelized sugar with the Snickerdoodle cookie. The caramelized sugar note in this is what gets me. Oh, it's like, you know, your cookies are starting to brown on the edges. I'm obsessed. Amazing. Okay. So I mixed the 3 of these together. Yes, 1 cube of each in 8 warmers. I loved it. Granted, it's a bakery. It doesn't last forever. It's a lot of wax to go through. But, you know, if you don't mind, try it. Throw Dark and Devious in your club 1 round, in and out club or whatever, with some Scary Good and some Make Me Snickerdoodle. That was amazing. Like spice cookie. I loved it. I would melt that again. But I like Dark and Devious, so it's molasses cookies. I don't know why people don't care for that one. I loved it. Loved everything about it. Nice, probably 7 out of 10. But that's my nose that doesn't think Painted Leaves is all that strong. On the 19th, warm a butterscotch toffee or caramel scent. So I did, oh, this one. White Worm from Sassy Girl Aroma. Is this currently available? I do think it is. Like this pre-order. Butterscotch, sweet vanilla bourbon, and a touch of bakery. This is butterscotch, ooey gooey, yummy butterscotch. Fancy home butterscotch. Like, it reminds me of butterscotch schnapps. Yeah, it's like butterscotch schnapps. And it gets more gourmand as it's warming. I freaking love White Worm. And the name is funny to me. You guys, that's so good. It kind of reminds me of like the caterpillar. What is his name? I want to call him Absinthe. I don't think that's his name. The caterpillar. Absalom. From Alice in Wonderland. The Johnny Depp one. Absalom, I think it is. Anyways, the White Worm. Magical. Let's just try that one if you love butterscotch gourmand. Butterscotch schnapps. On the 20th was Warm Something Punchy. So I did mulled cider and spice. Oh, you guys, why did I should have clubbed this. I'm kind of depressed that I didn't club this. It's pretty. I think I have 2 more of these. I'm gonna enjoy my mulled cider and spice. That's lovely. And then on the 20th, I'm trying to hurry. Because then I have some non-Scentsy stuff to talk about. It was melty chai or sea scent. So I did from Teddy B's chai tea and cookies. I chopped a little bit up and put it in this like poly bag. I did probably a 1.5 cube size of from my, what do you call the, it's like a tub, yeah. I did probably a 1.5 cube size from my tub of chai tea and cookies from Teddy B's. Granted, I haven't had it that long. I think it needs to cure. I did this in my bathroom because it's one of my all-time favorite scents that I got. It literally smells like chai tea. Like you get the chai tea latte smell. And it's gorgeous. And I'm convinced that it needs to cure. I used, and it's the hottest mini warmer I have ever used in my entire life. Like sometimes it's hard to take it out of the wall. It gets so hot. And that's the etched core mini warmer. I have the silver one in my bathroom. So freaking hot. So you can't tell me that that warmer is not hot enough. It's hot enough. Like it's hard to touch. Like it burns my fingers. I can't smell it unless I put my nose up to it. That's a tiny bathroom. Yeah. I really, really, really hope next year all my Teddy B's performs. I mean, it's gonna be hard for me to believe that just Order the Maesters works. I mean, because I got some amazing blends for Halloween. I really hope that they're gonna be great a year later. I really do. Otherwise, I'll be sad. I'm gonna try some in my bedroom. I don't know, I'll try one in my bedroom when I don't have an air conditioner. Right now the fan still goes because I have a feather bed that we sleep on top of and a feather, like real animal. I know, me liking PETA, and I have real down comforter, and it gets hot. So I like a fan or the air conditioner most of, like half the year. But in the winter it gets super, super cold up there. So it's perfect in the winter. The 22nd, Goodbye Summer, melt a favorite summer scent. So I did Welcome Summer. I got this one from Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. Oh my God, I love this scent so much. I love it. It's like a fruity floral. It's sweet. It's candy sweet. And it's just sunshine in a wax bar. It makes me happy every time I smell this. Like, it's still my club from the day I first started my club. It's amazing. And then, great, like, probably 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10 performer down here. Day and a half. If you love stuff like that, it's amazing. And then Hello Autumn, melt a favorite fall scent. Yeah. Bright Cider Life. Oh, this is the one this in Graham Cracker Crunch, I was ready to drop all my clubs if they didn't fix their mistake and put them back, but they did. I love everything about this. There is some caramelized brown sugar note. Oh, it's like apple cider, well, pumpkin too. I don't know. It's kind of like a pumpkin apple cider with like a brown sugar, which makes no sense. Like a brown sugar topping. I suppose you can make an apple pumpkin it's not really bakery to me, but it's more apple cider with pumpkin and brown sugar. I don't know. That's the quintessential fall scent. That's amazing. So sad. I used to like cider mill more. Cider mill does not have that brown sugar pumpkin-esque scent. And then I don't know where that one went. Put that one out of order. Melt something cherry or containing alcohol. I did maraschino sugar cookie. I love the sugar cookie note in this, and then the sweet, soft maraschino cherry. It's not like a weird, intense candied cherry. I mean, it's so well blended with the sugar cookie that it literally reminds me of cookies that I'll make for Christmas sometimes. I love that. Also one I would have been undone about losing. I wonder, that one is somewhere. National One-Hit Wonder Day. Melt something that was just around one season or from a vendor that retired. I'm not real familiar with vendors, so I don't know. And I don't have any that have retired. So I did Paradise Petals from Scentsy. This was in Dale's Club with the whole thing that they mixed up. They dropped this one. I didn't fight it because I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, and then I have one of my husband's name. Can you fix that too? Because I literally only just lost this bar. I have like 6 bars. I love Paradise Petals. It reminded me so much of like Hey Tiger Lily. But this one's almost... like Hey Tiger Lily is definitely more perfumey, whereas this one's more soft, almost body care. I loved Paradise Petals. For the life of me, I don't know why this didn't come back another year. I thought it was amazing. But that's okay. Nobody likes Hey Tiger Lily either. Me, that's why everybody gave me theirs. Because no, that's not why. It's because you guys are amazing. That's why. And I'm literally beyond grateful. I don't have to cry about that one anymore. Johnny Appleseed Day, warm and apple or red scent. An apple scent or red wax. So Evil Queen, just one bite from the Villains collection, currently available. I love this. You get the red hot cinnamon with the apple. And there's molasses in this one, which kind of darkens it a little. I think it's magical. Okay, just one bite. I did this in my bedroom and did not like it. The molasses jumped out of that one and I was like, ooh, like it got almost alcohol. Whereas down here, even in the office, this is a tad dark in the office. I love it down here. I don't know. Careful how you do this because in a very small room and you do a whole bunch, the molasses note can jump out and be a little strange. Dark almost. I don't know. In here and down here, amazing. So I reclubbed that one. The 27th, melt your veggies, pick a wax containing a vegetable. That was a pumpkin one. Oh, I did, the packaging. Let's just talk about that artwork. Porch pumpkin. This is I really love farm stand pumpkin. I love farm stand pumpkin because I get caramel and I get pumpkin. This one is just plain vanilla pumpkin. I don't know. It's boring to me. I wanted to love it, you guys. I'm team pumpkin, but it's just, it was okay. Like I would melt it. I have another bar. But would I club this if it came back? No. Whereas I do club farm stand pumpkin because I'm really in love with the caramel and the pumpkin in that. Isn't that weird? I don't know. I expected to really love that. Medium performer. Up in the office. So that was my vegetable squash family. I know people have said it's actually a fruit, but squash vegetable in my head, which I thought was a brilliant prompt. So on the 28th was melt a fall-shaped wax or something with autumn in the name. So I did, it's kind of coming back to me. I'll talk about the extras later. It's Fall Charlie Brown by Sassy Girl Aroma. This is apple and pumpkin strudel and zucchini bread. This is nice. This is fall. I mean, it does kind of give me some Bright Cider Life vibes. I don't know. I really love it. I think it's the zucchini bread that is almost kind of giving it a caramelized brown sugary note. I love that. The pumpkin and the apple strudel. Yeah, it's Fall Charlie Brown. That's a keeper. I would buy a ton more. That's great. I'd buy it in a loaf. On the 29th, melt a coffee scent for National Coffee Day. I did baked bread and lattes by Sassy Girl Aroma. Look how broken. That's so depressing. This is fresh baked bread, caramel, and coffee. Yeah, this is nice. This is like a coffee shop, and you get the bread and you get the coffee. And it's sweet and it's pretty together. It's like a coffee shop. I don't know, I really love that one. It's beautiful. I have two that one I for sure remember. The other one, yeah, I would buy more of baked bread and lattes. The last one is melt a cider or orange wax. I did Sips of Cider from Scentsy. When this matures a year, this is more like cider. Like when I first got it, it was just kind of like an orange blah. A year later, this almost has like a fizzy note to it. Sorry, guys. It tickles. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost fizzy to like the orange spiced. It's actually really good. So definitely let's sit on that and then try it again. And you might actually be impressed with Sips of Cider. I'd say it's at least a 6 or 7 out of 10 in the office. It was really good. I was like, huh. And then this one was for the alcohol, cherry or alcohol. I also did, like upstairs, I did maraschino sugar cookie in the office, and downstairs I did Angel's Touch from Sassy Girl Aroma. And this is cognac, cinnamon, hazelnut, vanilla, and oak wood. And it's the cognac, I was like alcohol. This is very pretty. There are times that I almost think I smell bug spray, and then there are times that I don't. When I don't, it's very pretty. Like very pretty. Like soft, powdery, perfumey, sweet. It's beautiful. It's just odd sometimes when I get the bug spray, like off Deepwood's bug spray. But I will say I would buy this again because when it's melting, I don't notice it all that much. There are just sometimes I'm like, oh, I think I catch the bug spray. And then there are lots of times where I'm like, oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty perfume. So I totally buy that again. I like that a lot. And then the last one, where did I, oh, this was under Melt a Cinnamon Bakery too. I did this one in the office, Cozy Kitchen. It's coming in the, I got this from my friend Lee from a package he sent me, friend mail. And then this is coming in a holiday brick. I was kind of like, do I need this in a brick? Because there's another one in there that I'm like, see, came from the UK. I like it. I'm not sure this is one I would club though. And I think it's the vanilla in it that is the vanilla and the cinnamon. It is very much, I'm pretty sure all bakery people, Robin, you're gonna love this. But it's almost kind of like a red hot cinnamon. And it almost gives me cookie vibes, like the cozy kitchen. I like it. I don't know that I love it and have to club it. I'm getting weird with bakery. There are certain cinnamon notes I don't love. There are certain vanilla notes that I don't love. I do kind of almost get like a macadamia nut cookie. Red hot cinnamon. Now watch people disagree with me. I don't know. Maybe my nose is just weird. Yeah, to me, it's like red hot cinnamon and a macadamia nut cookie. And perhaps it's the way that the red hot cinnamon, not bakery, but red hot cinnamon is with the macadamia nut cookie that's not 100% jiving to me. It's a great performer but it's bakery, so it only lasts a day. It doesn't go more than a day for me. If anything, it's the red hot cinnamon that lingers. But the bakery part's gone. It's okay. I mean, I'll enjoy a brick of it at Christmas. I don't think it's anything I've got to personally have. Few things that, vendor things. So I did Fall Feels, and this is from Enchanted Scent Memories. This was a sample. This is Amish Harvest Chai Tea, which I also did during the chai tea in the kitchen. I couldn't smell it. Cinnamon sugar donuts and a hint of buttercream bomb. That's why I'm like, you know what? I think it's this stinking Winnie the Pooh warmer. I do have more luck with that bat warmer. And it's weird because the Winnie the Pooh warmer is also, but I think it's only a 20 watt lampshade warmer, but it's also ceramic, whereas that's 25 watt. I think the light bulb is closer to the top of the bat warmer dish. I don't know. I don't know what it is with the Winnie the Pooh, but maybe just because it's a 20 watt, but I couldn't smell it. So I was like, that's sad. I don't know if that's one that needs to cure. And then when I did change out my bat warmer, I was like, I'm trying again because I hear wonderful things about Second and Spruce. I won this. This is Dark Nights. I did smell this one. This is Palo Santo, Marshmallow Fireside, Vanilla Bean, Mallow, and Blackberry. Now, granted, I only did one of these out there in my kitchen. It's a small kitchen. It's not like it's a big kitchen. I smelled it. I don't know. Maybe I need more warmers out there, or do the 4 to get better performance. I did smell it this time, so the warmer does help. I hate to use it all up. I mean, I could put this all out here, I guess, or in my bedroom. Maybe because this one is with the blackberry and stuff, and Marshmallow Fireside, Palo. I don't know, it gets perfumey. I could do this in the bedroom where I have great success, or down here. But I did smell this one, so I don't know. And I've had that one a little bit now. Does that have a pour date? Yeah, 7/19, so. And then this is Sassy Girl Aroma Hawaiian Smoothie. This was, I mean, I just got this. Out in the kitchen, I didn't really smell it. It's another one I had to put my nose over it to smell it, and even then it's mostly pineapple with like a hint of coconut. It's pretty though. I don't know, it's just a sample cup in my kitchen though. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's me. It could just be me. And then we got through some, I think I'm gonna cancel. I don't know. I haven't made it. Scentbird. We made it through, oh, this is phenomenal. Britney Spears Curious. Holy cow. This is good. This is very me. Oh, it's beautiful. Like a sweet candy fruity floral. Oh, I love that. I need more of that one. That's amazing. And Dale got through Dunhill London Icon Elite. We like this one. It's very good. A little bit powdery. It's very good though. I don't know. We like that one. And then a huge favorite of ours, Bentley Silver Lake. Oh, that's amazing. That's a rich guy. That is a sexy rich guy. Not that Dale's rich. I won't even go to... Yeah. We love all the Bentley, all the Mercedes-Benz. Highly recommend all of their clones. And then I made it through Philosophy Snow Angel. I had this kit. I did the body cream. This was the body wash. I think I already showed you guys the body cream. I didn't love the consistency of the body cream. This is the body wash. Oh, it's good. But you know what this smells like to me? Luna from Scentsy. It's obviously a little more powdery, softer, but it gives me Luna vibes. I love this stuff. I do love Philosophy Gel Body Wash. Another Scentbird. This one was Memoirs, Wish You Were Here. I like this one. It has like a woodsy note to it. It's actually very pretty. I would buy this one again too. Yeah, there's something about the woodsy note in this that is feminine to me, and I love it. Like all the other notes with the woods is feminine, and it's pretty, like a cozy. You guys, I went through Lalique L'Amour. I like this one too. Very pretty. Kind of like Kleenex tissue in a perfume. It's pretty, it's sweet. That's another one I would buy again. I miss these cases. Amazing. And then, you guys, I keep telling you about this shampoo and conditioner because I really do love it. This is Biotin Boost. If you have baby fine hair like me, cotton candy hair. Chris, I can't stop thinking about that. That's so funny. This is from Hask, and it's Biotin Boost, and it's a thickening conditioner. I really do love this stuff. And it smells kind of incense. Kind of like walking into an incense shop. But it's not like Nog Champa or, I don't know, there's something magical about it that I'm out. And this actually makes my hair feel thicker. Like I notice when I use just a plain old thickening shampoo and I use this, I notice the texture difference. Like the body, I have more body and volume. This adds fullness and strengthens, and it's made with biotin, collagen, and coffee seed oil. And I absolutely love this stuff. I get it from Walmart, so. Oh yeah, that's just one I have to buy. Okay, so I went through this eye cream. These are for my, a lot of these are for my Ipsy bag. If you watch those videos. This is the, I feel like I need my readers. Botanic Beauty Caffeine Eye Cream. It's a depuffing and brightening eye cream. Has caffeine, hyaluronic acid, and green tea for brightening and depuffing. I loved it, and I actually think that the caffeine and depuffing literally did work. Like today, because I feel like I didn't sleep enough. it gets daylight and I kind of want to go and do all the things because I feel like I don't have enough time. So I'm not really relaxing like I should. But I love this. And it's vegan, cruelty-free. I love this stuff. So if you ever see this, I do think this was like a full-size one I got in my, what do you call that? BoxyCharm. And I actually do think it helped. Loved it. And then I got this. This is Blue Algae Vitamin C from Algenist. It's a Skin Clarity Brightening Serum. It's different. It smells green when it comes out. I don't think, oh, there is a little bit. Do you see it's green? And it smells like tea. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite thing, but I used it all pretty much. It was okay. I don't know, it has like a green, like plant scent to it that I'm like, eh. The packaging is crap to me. I don't like their art. This is just so, I don't know, clinical, sterile, kind of a, I like fun packaging. This is a poreless skin cream. Has salicylic acid. Trying to see the name of the company. Oh, Coors. Has Santorini grapes. This is actually a lovely skin cream. That said, they didn't do very well on the packaging, marketing, but it does have a slight grapey. It was lovely. I loved the texture of it. I actually felt like I had a very nice skin cream on. Poreless skin cream, Coors. Yeah, it's so clinical. I don't know. And I used up oh no, I did not use this up. This mascara, like, I think I'm just gonna throw it out. I'm so unimpressed with it. This is Pacifica Stellar Gaze Length and Strength Mineral Mascara, Supernova. I hate this mascara. Like to me, it's like getting it for free and it's not even worth saving it, even though it kind of kills me not to save it. The packaging is cute. It doesn't dry, so oh my God, if you sneeze or you look up, you have mascara everywhere, everywhere. And it bleeds. Like, I get raccoon eyes. It's horrible. It's like the worst. I hate to waste stuff, but this is so bad. No, like, I gave it a terrible review. No, I don't want it all over my face. And if you, sometimes when the air conditioner's on, like in the car, because I get really hot, or at my desk, because they keep it 100 degrees in there, and it's warm, I turn on my fan and the air kind of makes my eyes water a little bit. And if your eyes water, you're wearing it. It's horrible. It's like the worst mascara ever. It's horrible. Some of them still will run, but not like that's bad. That's very bad. Do not recommend that one. Do not buy that. I got this as a gift. This is Spot H2O Targeted Care Hand and Nail Cream. It's okay. It didn't smell that great. It's just, it's a thin texture. I used it even though it wasn't all that impressive. I used to sell Perfectly Posh before I joined Scentsy, and even for a little bit, because I was only doing it for me and my daughter. And they went to all of this, like, they still do the body soaps and things, hand creams, but they've got all of these like nutritional supplemental things too. Plus these are really expensive. I don't know, it's way more complicated than it ever used to be, but I bought tons of this. And then because people were buying, and I'm obsessed with their soaps because I'm allergic to regular soap. Why? Because regular soap has tallow in it. Tallow is boiled animal carcass fat. Like, they boil the animal carcasses and the fat from it they use as a filler. Go look at Dove, go look at Ivory. They have tallow. yuck. And I'm allergic to it. I will itch like crazy. Perfectly Posh does not use tallow. They're naturally based, vegan. Most of them are vegan. Like this one happens to be vegan, made in the USA. So this is currently in the shower right now. This is Do Me Right. They used to have the cutest names. This is scented with a splash of cool cucumber and mint. These have a ton of shea butter, no tallow. I'm not allergic to their soap, and they're highly fragrant, and they're amazing, and they're creamy. Like some of them have like 25% shea butter. Like this one says, lather up with 4 kinds of milky and luxurious coconut for extra pampered, smoother, softer, and nourished skin. Now, these are $10, $12 bars of soap, and you're like, what? But I'm not allergic to them. And you're going to pay for that with homemade soaps that people make at vendor events anyway. And this is a big old bar of soap, and it lasts, and it lasts, and it lasts. And I love their stuff. So I have tons of Perfectly Posh because I used to sell it like tons. So you're going to see a lot of it. And then this is their hand cream. Amazing. Their hand cream. This used to be the #1 product that I would sell at work. This is their Big Fat Yummy Hand Cream. The texture and the non-greasy feel of this is identical, I swear, to Scentsy's body cream, not the hand cream, their body cream. I always feel moisturized. It's not greasy. I don't leave, you know, handprints everywhere. It's vegan. It's paraben free. It says the perfect hand cream featuring apricot kernel oil that moisturizes it without feeling greasy. It's, yeah, they're naturally based. This was Oh Snap. Delicious grapefruit brulee. Love this so much. And people will walk by and be like, ooh, something smells good. I'm like, it's me. It's my Perfectly Posh hand cream. People always love this. These are $10, $12. Oh, but they were TSA friendly. 3 ounces. Yeah, so I have a ton of these that I won't give away. Cannot recommend enough. Perfectly Posh hand cream. So that's it, you guys. That's my empties. What I've been warming, using. Hope that was helpful, informative, all that good stuff. I have another video to do in this shirt. And then I have another video that I'm going to do in a different shirt. It's my villains collection. I've got to go over that with you. I'm too excited. I can't wait till another day. And I bought a special shirt for that video. So it came today. I didn't think it was supposed to come till Monday. So I got it today. So that's super exciting. And I'm going to go over that with you guys. So, I don't know if I'll post all of these today, but stay tuned. And, yeah, I'll have the melters mixers in the next couple days. So stay tuned and we'll see you soon. Bye.